All right, so those were the resort boats. Only went on one of them. Back at Magic Kingdom. Now we're gonna take a bus for bus transportation. To be honest, Magic Kingdom and Ticket and Transportation Center, when everything's running, this is the best place to get anywhere on Disney property. The buses go to every hotel. They also go to Disney Springs after a certain point in time. The monorails go to the resorts around here, back to the parking lot. The monorail, when it's actually running all three beams, gets you over to Epcot. And there's even a Lynx bus, which is the public transportation here in Florida, the Lynx buses, that can take you anywhere else. All right, here we are at the Magic Kingdom bus station. So we're either gonna get on the Pop Century bus or the Art of Animation bus to head over to the Disney Skyliner. So I'm sure a lot of people that are watching this will recognize this view of Magic Kingdom at closing. Just waiting for your bus to finally show up with a bunch of other buses empty because all the cast members are taking their lunch or break right now. And all you want to do is go back to your room. Hey, Art of Animation bus is here. Cool. It's a big one. Looks like I got the whole back to myself. That's gonna do it for the bus. All right, time to head into Disney's Art of Animation from the bus stop, and then over to the Skyliner, my favorite currently, at least when it's not like super hot outside. Okay, I'll stop. All right, leaving Animation Hall, headed over to our next form of free transportation, Disney Skyliner. All right, turning from Disney's Art of Animation Resort, which has recently reopened, if you didn't see my video about it, heading over to the Skyliner station between Pop Century and Art of Animation. I think I'm gonna take it all the way to Epcot, then possibly take one of the Epcot buses back to Magic Kingdom. Magic Kingdom closes at 8, which is in about an hour, so I do need to get back to my car somehow. Hopefully that's how I get back. Wish me luck. Okay, now it's time for the newest form of transportation here at Walt Disney World, the Disney Skyliner, which just opened last year, 2019. Station here for Pop Century, Disney's Art of Animation Resorts. There's also one over at Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort, which is like the main hub for all three lines. There's a station over at Disney's Hollywood Studios, Epcot, and Disney's Riviera Resort, which just opened, I believe, at the very end of 2019. All right, time for a nighttime flight on the Disney Skyliner.
Welcome aboard the Disney Skyliner at Disney's Pop Century Resort and Disney's Art of Animation Resort. We are on our way to Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort with connecting flights to Disney's Hollywood Studios and Epcot International Gateway.
Woo! Yeah!
We are now gliding over Hourglass Lake. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy the most magical flight on Earth.
Okay, I will.
Stay seated. We will resume your flight as soon as possible. Thank you for your patience.
So this is a little freaky. Usually the buckets keep inching along, they move slightly, and then all of a sudden it starts to speed back up again. But right now it is completely stopped and I am over water.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your patience. We are now resuming your journey and will take flight momentarily. Thank you.
Okay, that's good. Because it's kind of windy today. And last time I checked, it was gusts over 20 miles an hour So I was swaying back and forth over the water and it had stopped. And I've never heard that stop spiel because usually it just kicks back up again. But yeah, that was interesting. This is the hub for all Disney Skyliners, all 3 stations. Pop Century, Art of Animation, Hollywood Studios, Disney's Riviera, and Epcot. So here at this station, you can visit all these locations that they have Disney Skyliner stations at. So this one is the longest. This is the one that goes from here at Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort over to Disney's Riviera. Kind of just goes through it, but slowly when it gets over there, of course. You can get out, you can get in, and then it goes to the turning station, and then it drops you off at Epcot. The one straight back goes from here directly to Disney's Hollywood Studios and back. And finally, this one that I just got off of goes from here directly to Disney's Pop Century Resort and Disney's Art of Animation Resort. In the morning, when parks are opening, this is the busiest place I've seen since before COVID, because everyone was trying to go to Epcot, but the Epcot line was not open yet. So there were people coming from Pop Century, Art of Animation, to this station. They couldn't go over to the gondolas yet. And everyone that was staying at this resort, Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort, was also here waiting for this line to open. So the line was down that way, past the Joffreys, around the corner, down the street, and back down again. It took about, I'm sure, an hour or so to finally clear it when they finally opened that line. But yeah, if you're taking the Skyliner in the morning, get here super early. Okay, time to head over to Epcot. So just like the other forms of transportation that you have here at Walt Disney World, it's all about the view. All about the view, and someone totally just talking over you like nothing you say matters, because they just gotta tell you all about the Caribbean, or Caribbean, or however it's pronounced. Okay, I think she's done. Anyway, it's all about the view, and I'm gonna put in some daytime video of the Skyliner in
just a minute. We will be arriving
as I'm getting erupted. Now,
please sit back, relax, and enjoy the most magical flight on Earth. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now arriving at Disney's Pop Century Resort and Disney's Art of Animation Resort, Disney Skyliner, and Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort. Now get ready to travel back in time and enter the animated worlds of Disney. We are on our way to Disney's Pop Century Resort and Disney's Art of Animation Resort.
look at all these birds. I want to ride in that one. Wow, wasn't that footage amazing? Oh my goodness, it looks so cool during the daytime. Sorry. Here's the Riviera.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Disney's Riviera Resort.
So this is the Disney Skyliner turning station. So we're gonna come. So right now it's gonna slow down and bounce a lot. Hi. And now we're gonna make a nice little turn and head straight over to Epcot. Obviously you can't just bend this track just so you can go straight from the Riviera to Epcot. So they had to put this turning station in, so it's a straight shot to the turning station and then a straight shot to Epcot from the turning station. And there's no stopping, there's no cast members. It's just a turn, slow down, speed back up, head over to Epcot. Looks like construction is still going on at the Ratatouille attraction over here in France.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now arriving at Epcot. This concludes your journey aboard the Disney Skyliner. All passengers must disembark at this station. Return service is available. Thank you.
It looks like
We
the
hope you
outside
enjoyed
is
the
almost
most
completely
magical
done.
flight on Earth.
Like it looks ready, like it's done. It's ready to start letting guests in. They literally just need those 6-foot social distancing markers. All right, that's gonna do it for the Disney Skyliner. Time to head over to maybe Boardwalk or something and take a bus over to Magic Kingdom.
Please remain seated while the motor coach is in motion. If you're standing,
Okay, leaving the Boardwalk Hotel Resort and heading over to Magic Kingdom. Made it all the way back to Magic Kingdom again. Took a bus from the Boardwalk Hotel to Magic Kingdom. Magic Kingdom closes in, I think, 4 minutes. So now it is time to take the Express monorail back to the parking lot. So the Express monorail is where almost everybody goes if they actually parked in the parking lot. The ticket from here at Magic Kingdom over to the parking lot and vice versa for parking lot to Magic Kingdom. If you're ever here and the Express monorail line is crazy long, you can just hop on the resort monorail, get off at the second stop, and it's the exact same stop at Ticket and Transportation Center. You do not have to be staying at Polynesian, Grand Floridian, or the Contemporary to use that resort monorail line. Even with social distancing and everything else they're doing with the monorails right now, this is actually moving pretty quickly. I walked straight up to the station. I'm not getting on this one, but I will definitely be on the next monorail.
thank you for traveling with us.
These monorails don't take you to the parking lot.
We're here.
All right, that's gonna do it. That was our last form of free transportation we're gonna take because I can't take every single bus from every hotel and every destination, and I don't really have enough time to take every small boat from each hotel to a destination either. But I actually enjoyed today. I didn't even go to a theme park, and I had a good time just taking random forms of free transportation around Walt Disney World. Thanks so much for joining me today. See you all next time.